Hello, you guys. Happy Sunday night. Welcome to my page. Hopefully, Facebook got a decent screen grab. It's always frustrating, but welcome to my page. My name is Amber. We do crafting and DIYs around here, and I would love to talk a lot, and I like to wear hats. And nothing's really by the books, I guess. Everything's really laid back. We just hang out and have a good time. And we craft with kits from my shop, or I will do like budget crafting and things like that. But I have been crafting from my house that we live in now because I really don't want to commute to the other house to craft. So we're doing it from home, but we just got done watching a few episodes today. Actually, we spent a lot of the day watching episodes of New Amsterdam. And we're on season 2. I don't really know what episode it is, but you guys, if you've not checked it out, it's like in the top 10 right now on Netflix for shows. I feel like there's a lot of, we'll talk about this, I'm sure, but just like small talk before we get started while you guys are joining on in. Hello, Julie. What's up? I feel like there's some overlap in stuff from Grey's. I don't know if you guys watch Grey's Anatomy, but some of the storylines, I'm like, having flashbacks. But it's been a really good series. I feel like it's been interesting. It's been different seeing like new faces and meeting like new characters and things like that. So hello, Jen, what is up? You love that I craft here. I'm so glad. Well, I like that I craft here. Not that it's the most convenient, because if y'all could see, like, everything's in little bins right now. I don't actually have a craft space, but it is what it is. We'll figure it out. Hello, Sandra. Well, I've been here. You guys check your notifications, and if I'll swipe to the right. Yeah, swipe right. There'll be a bell there. Check and see if the bell is turned on. If not, it's probably been turned off by Facebook, and we want you to fix that. So we're crafting tonight, as I promised, with the Spindle Heart. Y'all absolutely love all the spindly things that we do. And I love the spindle things, okay? I really do. And we're gonna craft this, and I'm gonna try my hardest to make this, I don't wanna say like, I want it to be neutral, but I want it to still have a little bit of color. And I feel like depending on your decor style, you might be able to leave this out year round. You might be able to leave it out year round, and it's all gonna be a matter of preference of whatever you think. So, when Angela comes to craft with you, she won't have to sit on a heater. Julie, you're right. I have bar stools right down here. We have room. You guys. We could probably have an entire crafting event here. This week, my goal is to figure out if we're going to do a live crafting event in the fall. I still don't know for sure if it's going to happen this year. It might have to happen next year. We will see. But one of the things I talked about was, if we do an event, I really want to be able to have a special, number of, I don't want to say tickets, but like spots where people will be able to like come and have like a small dinner or something, like a hangout, and just have like a fun little visit time. But I know that, I don't know, everybody just loves to see the house, and I wish that it could be like open to the public, but we live here, so that's not really ideal, but I just thought it'd be really fun. I don't know, we'll have to figure out like what we want to do, but put her name on one of them and title it, "You've upgraded to not the heater." So if you guys don't know, my sister Angela would craft with me, and in the craft building, we have this little space heater, and it's like the only thing that I have that she could like even get close to like scooting over and sitting on. It's really hilarious. And it's super ghetto, and I'm probably sure that somebody's gonna be offended that I use that word, but I don't mean it in like a derogatory way. It's like so janky. It's so janky. It's just, it's so us. It's just so us. You'll have to get a passport. You would have to get a passport. What's up, Susan? Hello, Janet. Thank you for sprinkling. I don't have a craft room here, Karen. I'm working on the dog's kennel room. I'm not working on it. That would not be truthful. That would not be truthful at all. I've done nothing in that room but put more crap in it. I have two little cubbies in the laundry where I've just been sticking stuff. I've kind of been procrastinating because I'm like, what will I move from the old house over here? Because we've not really decided what we want to do with our crafting building there. So it's just kind of up in the air, like what we're going to do. But we are working on fun new changes, things that are coming in the future, and I'm really excited. You got your home. I saw that, Debbie. Girl, I saw that, and that was super cute. I love the way that you did the paper on the front of the buckets, and you put your greenery in there. That was absolutely adorable. I loved it. Absolutely loved it. You did a jam up job on that craft kit. And I'm very proud of you for doing that and then sharing it with all of us to see. So way to go. Where do I live? I live in Georgia. I live near Savannah, about, I don't know, maybe 30 minutes from Savannah. So let me show you what we're working on tonight. I'm going to scoot you guys back. Hopefully you guys can see what's going on. I'm going to put this at the top of my head and hopefully we can make this work. So this is our spindle craft kit. And it is in my shop. There is a link in the description. And let me put the link here so that you guys have it, because I know I always forget that. But the link I just posted is to this actual craft kit. There's a bunch of other craft kits in the shop. Tomorrow we're going to do either an item of the week or a collection of the week. We're going to figure out what we want to do. It might be like a theme of the week. We just really want to try to do something fun and special, and it'll just be like a mystery. So thank you, Cindy. Hello, how are you? You're only 6 hours away. That's not bad. Yeah, that's not bad. I live in a small town called Rincon, Rincon. Most people don't know how to say it. They're like Rincon. They don't really know, but anywho. So this is what we're doing tonight. I've already sanded it. Y'all, I'm trying to improve my being better prepared skills, which I still have not nailed down, but hey, little baby steps, right? Little baby steps. All right, let's see if I can pull this up. I've got my phone here so that I can see the comments. Yes, I'm waving. I'm waving. My sister is back. She is back home. Why is it frozen? It's frozen on my phone. See, I just went out and restarted it. Let's see if that fixes it. Maybe, maybe not. Oh, it did. That's good. All right, so I've got my little comments over here. Hello, everybody. Yeah, she got back, I don't know what time, maybe 8:30. I don't really know for sure, but this is going to be really cute. Like I said, I'm going to try to do it in something sort of neutral. I need to get me a crafter's mat to go on my kitchen counter because, y'all, I need to protect these counters. I already got super glue on a spot right here. Hear it? Okay, that'll be okay. How am I doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I've been really tired. I mean, I can't imagine why. I can't even imagine why I'm tired, but, you know, I get it. Like, life is full of all kinds of stuff right now. Let me get my paintbrushes, my paintbrush bucket. Y'all, it's a solo cup. This is my crafty bin with my paints in it, just so you guys can see. I got this little bin at the at-home store, and I just started putting all my junk in there. Makeup sponges, solo cup. Super glue and sanding stuff, solo cup. Paints, random colors. Try using fingernail polish remover to take it off. On the quartz, can you do that on quartz? I mean, I'll wait for your answer. I'm willing to try anything. I just don't want to ruin my kitchen counters. These are really expensive. You got super glue on your new kitchen table yesterday? Ugh. Jennifer, girl, I can relate to that. I've done a number on some of my stuff, okay? So let me share with you my idea. So here's what I'm brainstorming. Okay, my colors in my house are very like woods and whites, black and white, navies, and little bits of like, there's some like pastel-y pinks. It's kind of like a, I don't know, I'm just looking around. I've got some like old, like greens, let's see, I've got like boho kind of colors. It's just kind of random, okay? So I feel like if I wanted to do this and be able to move it around my house, I also am trying to think about, okay, this would just be really cute and neutral in like a bathroom. And the laundry room would be really cute. We could put it in the kitchen. I could put it on a shelf. I could do so many different things with this. And I'm really thinking, okay, if I wanted to do something Valentine's-y, I would do more of like the pinks and the reds and stuff like that. But I'm thinking I really want to do something more neutral. So here's the deal. I'm going to throw out some colors. I've got white, of course. I'm just pulling these out because I have absolutely no clue what I'm doing. This is literally, we're brainstorming this because I just could not commit to anything specific. I was thinking about gray. I'm just like gray. Doing like a gray and white type of thing and also incorporating some like wood colors. I just don't know for sure. I also have, of course, the blue. The blue is midnight blue. That's the only blue I have here. And I could mix it with some white. So we've got blue, white, and gray. I feel like that would be really good, okay? But I feel like that could still be totally Valentine's-y. It could, because you could incorporate like a pink bow on here. You could do other things to neutralize this. We're just talking through our creative ideas, okay? The other thing I have is, where is it? Let me see, where is it? Let me take this other cup out of here so I can see what we're doing. If you wanted to do like a vintage feel and like keep this out year round, like you could totally do this with like whatever colors you like. You could do it greens and pinks. This is the pink I was talking about. So then there's this pink. So I'm like, we've got these colors right here that I really, 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 really liked. Okay. I really like these. Okay. So I've got this one idea. Now here's my other idea. If you want to go super Valentine's-y, you're like, more power to you. This is like a, this is that cobblestone color. We've got black and then we have red. Okay, so if you wanted to go like black, white, and red and be like power color. Okay, you want to change it up out the red and you want to do like a pink. You could do a pink, maybe not this pink, but maybe like this pink. This pink's super cute. This one, you could do pink, black, and gray, and then you could throw in some white if you wanted to do it that way. So I'm just trying to throw some color ideas at you for this and let you explore all the things. But I'm thinking I want to do something a little bit more neutral so that I can use this in more places throughout the year and switch it out. I think this would also be cute for like at Christmas time. It would just be really fun to be able to incorporate it. So anyways, these are just my ideas. I'm just sharing them with you. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. I'm going to go ahead and prep this with my brown that is my new fan favorite. Okay, it is that raw umber. Just looked it up. Yes, you can clean your super glue off with acetone. Oh, use a Q-tip and a razor blade. Julie, you are, oh my gosh, you are amazing. Thank you. I was going to look it up just to see when we were done because sometimes I miss y'all's comments. Sometimes I miss them. All right, so I like to do the foundation of my craft kits with a brown regardless. Sometimes I will just go right in and start painting, but I tend to lean more towards like richer colors, little bits of distress, layers of stuff. And so I always like to stain and prep my stuff with a brown or a black or something. Goo Gone, I don't know. I don't know that I even have any Goo Gone, but I'd be willing to try anything because right here in this spot, I have some stuff on the counter. And that, I mean, it is what it is, but so I'm going to drop me a little bit of black because for whatever reason, I just feel like it needs a little dose of black. Hello, Kyla. How's it going? One of the best tips I've taught you is staining first, like adding that color first. I wish that these came pre-stained or darker, but they don't. We order this, it's called HDF. It's just high density fiberboard. And it's a really good product. I really like it a lot, but I don't like that it's this yellowy color. I mean, it's all right. We can work with it. We can work with it. So, the other night we were talking and I shared with you guys that I finally got my Facebook page name changed, and I had some people messaging me today and they were like, hey, somebody's copied your page. And I'm like, no, it just finally got its name changed after 3 years. It's still me. No, I didn't. It's still me. And it's a new name for a new year. So, back in the day, my business page, this page used to be called the Rusty Nail Home Market. It actually was a Rusty Nail. Then I changed it to the Home Market when I opened my store. And then when I closed my store, I had it changed to what was supposed to be DIY with Amber. Facebook never changed it. They were like, no, we're not doing it. We're not having any of that. So for 3 years, my page has literally just been my first and last name. Just go with it. So the other day when they added the DIY, I was like, oh, better late than never, but you forgot a whole word. So we're just going to leave it. We're going to go with it. And that is what we're going to embrace. And it will just make sense. But now people know that they know we do DIY here. Like, we are creatives. We're crafty. We are living our best creative life. Okay. So I'm going to take and add a little bit of water. So I'm really excited that my page finally got changed. I didn't think I would be so excited, but I was just really like, I was taken off because I just was like, I didn't get no warning. Didn't get a warning, and I was so excited too. All right, we're gonna stain these. So this is the backboard, and it does have score lines. If you don't like the score lines, you can always use the back side, which is very plain, and this can go on the back, it's fine. I'm going to use the score lines, okay? The brown is called, what did I say it was? What did I say it was? Raw umber. Raw umber, and then I dropped one big drop or 2 little drops of the lamp black. Just a black. It doesn't have to be the lamp black. It could just be black. Darlene Haycock, check your notifications. I know that Facebook has been really bad about spreading all the love to you guys. And I'm really sad too, because y'all, they are just not, I don't know. I'm super upset with Facebook for a number of reasons. Number one, I feel like they just stop caring really about the people who make the platform what it is, which is content creators, in my opinion. People's posts, like my personal page, y'all, nobody sees my stuff. My personal profile is like, I post stuff on there and like, nobody sees it. Nobody sees anything. And I just feel like, what's the point? Like, what are we on Facebook for if it's not to like post and share and like do all the things? So every now and then you got to check your notifications, friends, and see if the stuff is turned on. The other thing I will tell you, and this is going to help you with everybody, because I'm sitting here just staining stuff, might as well talk about something useful. If you want to see more of somebody's page, you have to engage with it. If you're not engaging by liking and commenting and saying hello, or just a, oh, quick, that's cute, or how's it going? If you don't engage with someone and you just kind of are like a silent watcher, or like you just really don't engage, you're not going to see that person's page really at all. You're just not. So you really need to be engaged with the people that you follow, or you want to, hear more from them. And sometimes if their posts are not for you, like sometimes I just post random things like photos, throwback stuff, things to kind of be little quick reminders, dropping it in, you know, on my Facebook page, just to keep things like, because sometimes I like to stagger stuff on my page so that like older posts, y'all, they're not going to show up anymore. So if y'all missed something from like 3 years ago, sometimes I like to do like a flashback or something. I like to repost stuff so that new people can find it, because Facebook is not going to show you old stuff. They're going to show you what's new. And so I like to share like older things in case you're looking for fresh new ideas. Sorry, I got to get this on my fingernails. So anyways, I do try to share a lot of that stuff. But if you don't engage with things that you want to see, you're not going to see it anymore. And it's just the future of Facebook. It just really is. Facebook is really prioritizing like short form content. So they're not pushing out live notifications near like they were. But by golly, you post a Facebook reel that's 15 seconds and everybody and their brother is going to watch that. And I get the like short term, like the short form content. I get it. I do. What I don't get is that there's such a limited time to connect with people. That's if they've taken the people out of it. And I know that we are probably the older, I don't want to say older people on Facebook, but I feel like I've been on Facebook since, oh my gosh, 2008, I think, maybe 2008. And let me tell you, I feel like I've been here a long time, as with most people. And I'm just like, we were really excited when we got to actually like be live and like visit and do all the things. And like, I'm here, you're here, we're like hanging out. And then Facebook was like, no, we're going to prioritize people consuming things that is not even like, it's just not real time. And I'm like, bring back the community aspect of it, because I feel like that's really important for me. So I don't know. I'm just sharing my 2 cents on this. I still love Facebook. I feel like Facebook creates amazing opportunities for people. But I just don't like the direction that they're going with their, like, you know, you post a 15-second reel and you get all this stuff. You get all this attention. You spend time curating, like spending an hour or two with your community, like crafting or chatting or doing makeup. And they're just like, oh, you're building relationships? No, we're not going to show that to anyone. And I just feel like they've got it all backwards and they need to refocus on actually building communities. So that's my little 2 cents on how I feel about that. How do you feel about it? How do you feel about Facebook right now? Because I feel like Facebook doesn't listen to anything we say. You like to watch the older crafts? I mean, we've done some really cute older stuff. Now, I get it. I have completely shifted my business, and we talked about this the other night, away from doing like dollar store crafts. So I know that some of y'all are like super hopeful that we're going to bring back that whole like 5 days a week we're Dollar Tree crafting. It's not happening. It is certainly not happening. And if you missed our conversation the other night, I get it. You have feelings. I have feelings too. I have lots of feelings. And we can talk about our feelings because I'm a feelings person. But what I do want to say is, y'all, I get that people are kind of irritated and upset. But I have a lot to talk about when I explain some of this stuff to you guys. So if you're following my page for like dollar store crafting and things like that, y'all, we had a great time. We did a lot of that. We had a good time. And then I started to see issues. I started to see some issues happening where number one, my local stores just started to, like, they changed management. The store inventory started changing. The access to items changed. There was a couple stores I was in that were, they didn't, number one, want us to go in there and film anything. They didn't want us to share. And I guess maybe it was just a store manager situation. They were starting, you know, I just noticed locally in my area that they were not as open to certain things. And they were not really focusing, like my area was not really focusing on like the things that we would typically go there for. They were focusing more on serving their local community with things that you would need to get, like essential items. Some other stores were focusing on like their crafting area, their seasonal items. They were keeping really good stock. And then the shift started to happen. I would go into a store and it would be like, oh, this is really disappointing. There's nothing here. There's nothing. And then I would ask the manager, hey, when are you going to get your next truckload? Oh, we don't know. We don't have any control of that. We don't have any customization when it comes to those things. And I was like, oh, that's a bummer. That's a bummer. And so I just kind of sat with myself, and I'm staining all the pieces, you guys. I just kind of sat with myself and started to evaluate, like, where am I going to go in the next 5 years? What do I want to see in my business in 5 years? I need to start working on that. So combine that with the fact that Dollar Tree basically had a lot of control over my business. It was, what do they have locally? I'm not going to sit and buy things by the case, okay? I'm not going to buy things by the case. Very few items were like, you could buy it in a quantity of 4. And I really didn't want to buy a case and then have to like be a reseller of Dollar Tree stuff. Like, I'm just being honest with you guys, how I feel. And it just did not sit well with me that I was building my entire business around promoting and selling as like somebody else's business. And I know people are upset. They're like, well, I miss your dollar store crafts. I do too. I do too. I'm not saying that I don't. But what I also know is that I felt very restricted. And then I would get people who would inundate my emails with, I wish you would do stuff that I can find in my store. Well, I don't know what you have in your store because you know what? All these stores are freaking different. Ain't no store got the same items. And so it was like you couldn't win for losing. So I just thought, you know what? What can I control? What can I control? And so I got like Glowforge sent me a machine and I started like making these things. And I just was like, this is fun. I enjoy this. This is exciting. Oh my gosh. And then I learned that I could like make my own things and it could be like unique and one of a kind stuff, but then I could buy from other people and like support their business while they were helping me like grow my business. And then it just was like, here we are today. So I've had to do a lot of soul searching in the past year. Like, where are we going? What are we doing? What does our business look like? And so the thing is there is so many talented dollar store crafters out there. You can watch a bunch of them. And I'm just really sad that we're not one of them anymore. And I just really want to be really clear about that. I don't want people to be misled. But, y'all, it's not good business when we have so many restrictions on the direction of a business and where it can go. So I know some of y'all are really upset and you're very angry and you think that I've made it all about the money. It is 100%. I'm not going to sit here and tell you it's not. It is 100% about the money. But here's what I do know. You are right now watching for $0. You're watching this whole thing for $0. You are chatting with us. You are hanging out. You are going to learn something, I'm sure. You're going to take something from this, and it did not cost you anything but your time. So I'll always share things with you. But it is 100% about the money because that's what businesses do. Businesses make money. And if somebody tells you that their business is I just enjoy doing it, I do. But I have employees. I have bills. I'm about to have a warehouse that I have to pay for. Those are not cheap, nor are they free. It's a business. And so I'm not going to apologize for charging for products that we sell. I'm not going to do it. No, you know, but we're also not Dollar Tree. You know, we're not Dollar Tree. So I had a lady that had sent me an email complaining. She's complaining. And I just could not help myself but to try to explain that these boards are not $1. They're not even $5 to buy this board, okay, to make these. Materials right now are so expensive, and we're just trying to, you know, make the best we can. So I'm just going to share with you guys the same thing I shared with other people. And this is just helpful. Maybe gives you perspective. We don't sell our kits using like Baltic birch or anything like that, because this material keeps our cost more affordable. Now I'm going to share some insider knowledge with you, okay? Just so you guys know. Somebody, probably some of y'all, and we're just having a conversation while we dry paint all the things. Some of y'all have probably thought, wow, our craft kits are really expensive. They are. I'm not going to lie, they're expensive to make. They're expensive to offer. And I just keep telling myself, this is just me thinking out loud. I keep telling myself, well, if I can only order this many boards, this is the cost I'm going to get for this quantity. So the more we grow the business, the more that we can buy in bulk as far as materials, the cheaper our price will get, because you will always get cheaper prices with higher volume of orders. And so I just keep telling myself, the more we grow this, the cheaper we can try to make this. And then I just realized, like, okay, yeah, so how do we start to incorporate offering free shipping? I want to offer free shipping. Well, y'all, there's so much expense that goes into this. It's almost like people are thinking, like, why do you do it if it's so expensive? Like, if you don't make all that much money, why do you do it? Well, first of all, we make money. We just want to make more money because we want to be able to grow the business. And the thing is we just have to get there. We just have to get there. We're just trucking along, you know? We're just trucking along. My husband has a job. He's a really good job. And, you know, we pay our own household expenses. My business doesn't pay our household expense. We don't live off of our business. In fact, we reinvest most of the money we make. Occasionally I take out what you call an owner's draw, but that's very few and far between. Okay. So, it takes a long time to grow a business, and we'll get there. Okay. But I just could no longer give the time and energy to Dollar Tree having more ownership in the day-to-day of my business than I had. And it's just a personal decision I made. I'm not saying anything about like other people. They're doing what they love, and that's fine. But it's so hard. It's just really hard, you guys. It's just really hard. So anyways, I just wanted to share that with you and, you know, give a little rundown. Do you cut your stuff out yourself? So this actual kit I made myself. I made the square or the rectangle. I put the heart. I did the little score lines. I positioned them where I wanted them to go. I did that. I have probably 500 spindle shapes. And so you can, in the program called Lightburn, I can take this spindle or this trim or whatever it is, ballast, you know, it's just whatever they want to call it. But I have a bunch of these little different designs. And then some of these have been like from other people's designs, like this one here. These can also come from other people, but I have this huge file that I got on Etsy. It's an SVG file. And I pull apart different pieces and I stuck it on here, okay? So for example, I think this one is the same as this one right here. Let me just show you. Do you see this? Do you see how this one looks? And then do you see how this one looks? So basically what I did is I took this one or this one and I scrunched it down to make it smaller like this. So it made this a little bit fatter. See how this is more drawn out? As soon as you scrunch it together, do you see what happens? I scrunch the file and just made it different. So then I had to use a tool to get the shape to fit on here to go around the edge of the heart, okay? All of this takes so much time, but it's worth it because we get to make cute stuff, right? This one, see this one, it's just got a little spot notched out of it. And this one was a little bit like flatter and skinny, and I just stretched it in the middle and made it bigger. Like you can modify all these things and make them your own. So I have to figure out where this goes. This is gonna go, yeah, right there. I think it goes right there. That goes there, I believe. I have to flip it over. Where's it go? I think it goes there. Yeah. This one's same thing. It was more shorter and I just stretched it. And then I had to cut the little edge. And then same with this. You see this one? This one, I don't think this one's different, but anyways, like this one goes down here. Okay. And then this little bitty one goes right down there at the very bottom. And then you got these two. So what I did is I took that one, this one, where's it at? This one, and I stretched it out and I made it go across the top. So I'm going to show you what this looks like. Okay. It's really cute with just the wood color too. Like if you like that rustic kind of vibe. So these two go at the top, then this one, then you have this one, then you have this one, and then this one, and then that one. Super cute, right? So this is how, like I took a shape of a heart and then I just started putting pieces on. And I'm learning how to manipulate these files. I'm learning like all the things to do. So we could take all these spindle shapes off and put on totally different shapes and do a totally different like 2024 version next year. And that is so awesome that we can do that. And the thing is you're not going to get a craft kit like this at Dollar Tree. You ain't going to do it. It's not going to happen. If you don't like the score lines, you could always do the backside. Yeah. So anyways, this is just a lot of the reason why I've completely shifted my business, because I want more creative control than just trying to like, here's the supplies that I used from 7 stores that you may or may not have access to. And so this way we can, you know, we can still dollar store craft when I feel like it. When I feel like the, you know, that crafty bug bite, but I'm really, really, really focusing on this part of my business and growing it moving forward. So, I appreciate you guys to stick around. You are always welcome. It does not require you to purchase anything whatsoever. And I just want you guys to know that. So have you tried the stencil machine yet? Julie, I have not. Y'all, we are really trying to have our life together. I know that we're super talky in this video and I'm not really focusing on what we're doing because I feel like we just have to have a conversation. We are trying to move, the business. So we are currently working out of the house and we have to move. Number one, it's not zoned that way. And so we have been talking with a real estate person looking for a commercial property for us for probably 9 months. And where we live here in the Savannah, Georgia area, we have a lot of restrictions and there is not a lot of opportunities for small businesses. And I'm being very honest with you. There is not a lot of opportunities. So one of the challenges is you have to like have a place that, number one, you can you can get a big enough space that you can grow while you're there and not be like restricted when you get there. And I've learned this so many times from other opportunities. And so one of the things that we are experiencing is that there's a whole lot of 100,000 square foot warehouse distribution centers that are just, logistics centers. They're popping them up like housing additions here. They're everywhere. There's so many logistics centers, and there is absolutely zero smaller scale warehouses for people like me. And that's a person who needs like 5 to 10,000 square feet. Okay, I probably really need 8,000, but I could probably grow into like maybe 6,000, 7,000. And so there's this place that we've looked at, absolutely perfect place. And we've been trying to go there since like October, actually a little bit before October. And I just like keep thinking, this place is perfect. It's sitting there empty. We need to go there. Why are we going through this situation? And so the person who leased that building built their own new building, bought land, built an entire like huge place. And I met with him on Tuesday, and he's like, hey, listen, I have 5,000 square foot here. It's an open room. It's temporary. You can come here, set up shop. You can stay here 2 to 3 months. Absolutely willing to do it. He also has the lease still active at the building we want to lease, and we want to sublease it. And so this is part of the business issues that happen that there's a lot of behind the scenes things that go on. And most people don't talk about it. They don't talk about the hurdles and the challenges and the struggles, okay? So part of like sharing with other people isn't just crafting, it's sharing just life in general. Like it's stressful. It's inconvenient. We feel like we're like in this weird in between. Like we need to order more machines. We can't because we need to move out of this house. We need to grow into a new location. We are restricting ourselves here. We've got to slow our roll. We've got to like still stay in business and keep, things going. But yet we're like, we can't do the things that are the next step because we are at a wall. And that's just the truth. Like that's the honest truth. Is we are at this wall. And I don't really want to have to commute to Pooler because if y'all don't understand Pooler, the traffic here is insane. It's insane. It'll make you cuss and lose your salvation all in like a matter of 20 seconds. It's the traffic. There's only a couple ways into where we live. There's Highway 21. There's Jimmy DeLoach that takes you the back way. There's Highway 80. And that's basically about it. And everybody's trying to go all those roads. Okay. So anybody that's trying to take little shortcuts, traffic backs up like crazy. And you'll spend an hour, 15, maybe hour and a half just in traffic. And so I'm just like, I really don't want to go to Pooler. Really don't want to go there because number one, that's going to add to our commute time to and from. Okay. So that's valuable time. We want to stay in the county where we live. These are things that I feel like are almost non-negotiables, but if I don't start negotiating my non-negotiables, then we're going to be in a mess, okay? So I really want to go to this building. 6,000 square feet. It's absolutely perfect. It's like if I could just tell you how perfect it is, like it's so perfect. And I know that there is a reason why it is not happening the way that I want it to or the way that I need it to. And there's something that I will have to learn from this. Patience, understanding, that life throws you curveballs, that when stuff gets deep, you just got to figure out and be, a problem solver. Like there's so many reasons why. And there's also the reason that maybe we're not supposed to go there. Maybe we're supposed to wait on the next thing. I don't know what it is. But I do know this, that I'm sitting here feeling like I am in limbo and I don't really have the answers. I don't really have the answers. I wish I had all the answers. And I wish I had like a lot of options. Like I wish I had like 17 places to choose from. I wish I just had 3. I wish that there were just 3 places to choose from, but there's not. And it's really unfortunate. So will I maybe have to like drive and commute? Sure. But then I tell myself that if I do that, I'm committing myself to 3-5 years of doing that. And I don't really want to do that. I don't really want to obligate myself to those things. So I'm just like, we wait. It is very frustrating. So if you have a small business, if you have a not small business, if you have a new business or an old business, everybody is struggling with different things. They are facing hurdles and challenges and trying to overcome things and troubleshoot and take risks and chances and still try to like keep their life together. But our shipping time is awful. We know that. Yeah, we have teeny tiny little space. We do not have, we don't have a flow or a process that is efficient at all. Let's be real. We have a 4-bedroom house that we're working in. And we have a limited space. We have limited shelving. We have limited areas. We are doing our very best, but the show must go on. So, y'all, it's just a lot of, like, there's stuff on my mind. There's stuff that, it's just challenges. And then there's other things going on, you know, that I just want you to know that I get it. I 100% get it. So we have been looking for a building for over 9 months. I've been waiting on an answer for this particular building since the first part of October when I met with the owner. And I'm so very gracious and thankful that he is willing to give us 5,000 square feet of his brand new warehouse. And then he offered to build on 5,000 square feet for me. But I don't have time to wait for that. And that's what's really hard, is that it's, when you have another person who's willing to build 5,000 square feet on for you, obviously it would be room for him to grow into, because we would obviously want to have our own building. But then it's like, you're just waiting. You're like day to day. Like it's not there. It's not built. There's nothing poured. There's nothing made. We can't, like, how long can we wait? We can't stay where we're at. That was never long term. And so I just get up every day. I'm like, okay, what's on the agenda? What's up next? You know, and it's hard. It's hard when you don't know or don't have the answers. But you know where you're going. You know where you're going. You know what your goals are, your dreams are. You know where you want to be. And then you have all this stuff that comes at you, and it's like little hurdles you got to jump over. And sometimes you're like jumping over the hurdle, and out of nowhere, it like gets 12 feet tall, and then you run right into it. Like, that's like, I can understand, like, y'all, I can understand. Now, there are people going through way worse things, I'm pretty sure. Okay. But we will overcome. We will overcome. We'll get through it. And it's going to be awesome. And I'm excited. And I'm just trying to soak in all the challenges and make the best of it. You know, it is what it is. So I'm really sad that we can't build here on our land. So it is, it's just another challenge that we're facing. So now that we've had our little chit chat powwow and you guys kind of are like in the loop, we have to have a specific zoning for this business. So each city and county has different zoning. Now, they've been very gracious to give me extensions to like go where we need to go and all the things, and I'm doing my very best with all of that. But we have to have a specific zoning for a type of business. So it's all about how the business is classified. And so a restaurant can be in a retail strip mall. A restaurant can be, in multiple places, commercial, retail, things like that. Some places require it to be commercial zoned, and there's like C1, C2, there's like B1, B2 zonings, there's flex zonings where it's multi-use, there's industrial zonings, which is what they're primarily requiring us to have. It depends on the use of the space. Like, how is your business operating? What are you doing? We manufacture things. We manufacture, we process, we distribute. So we have different classifications. So you have to think about all of those things when you're planning your own business, or you're planning to do all of those things or grow. What is required where you live? Okay. You just have to be educated on that one. So anywho, hope that helps somebody in the future. I don't really know who it might help, but maybe it'll help someone. Or it's just fun information. Hello, Tina. All right, you guys, let's do this. We're going to finally get to it. So I'm thinking, go with me on this one. I'm thinking maybe do, I really want to do white spindles. So I was thinking about pink. No, hold on. Let me think. I'm thinking pink, a blue heart, and then white spindles. I think that would be really cute. Or maybe just white with pink spindles on a blue heart. No, let's do pink, blue, and white. I think that'll be a good idea. You're glad I talk about the hard things, not just the fun and easy stuff. No, I think that is one of the number one things that I was thinking about for 2023 is my word of the year is like a couple of words. It's like refocus. And hey, Patty, I see you. God's timing is perfect. It is perfect. He already knows the answers. It's just there's something that we have to take away from it. And the answer could be no. Not to that place. It might be a totally different place. I don't really know. It might be where somebody's at right now, and at the end of this month, they're moving out, so we can move it. I don't know. I don't know. Why can we not build here? Because of the zoning. So we have our agricultural residential, it's called an AR2 property. And so they have restrictions. So neutral back blue heart and white spindles. Oh, neutral back here. I really want to do, I thought about just doing like completely like white and like really neutral it. But I'm going to go a little bit bolder with this. Okay. We will absolutely find a place. Absolutely. Patience. So our goal is by the end of this month to be at least somewhere temporary that we can grow while we're there. So that's our goal. I just don't want to move twice. I feel like that's counterproductive. You know what I'm saying? It's counterproductive. So hard to find. And yes, 100%. So hard to find and move to the perfect place. All right, so let's do this. And I'm thinking, let's do, we're going to use this brush. You deal with this every day. However, yours is city council. Oh, Marsha, we're dealing with them too. Yeah, we're dealing with the city too. Hey, darling. Hello, Carol. Thank you. All right, so we're going to move this stuff out the way. We're going to do this. Absolutely. There's no zoning in your area. We don't have an HOA where we live. Our neighborhood doesn't have an HOA. That doesn't mean that we don't have like zoning issues. Like, of course, every city and county, I feel like, has zoning stuff going on. But we don't have an HOA, so there's no restrictions on that. All right, I'm doing the back. I'm just gonna do it, and then I'm gonna sand it, and it's gonna be really cute. And this is what color? blush pink. I feel like it's really pink. I might go over it with a little bit of white just to kind of tone it down. We shall see. We shall see. Thank you. You're so welcome. Hope y'all are having a great Sunday. Today we sat on the couch. Y'all, we sat on the couch. Oh, my husband made breakfast this morning. That was really good. And then he made Philly cheesesteaks for dinner. You guys, they were so tasty. So good. So good. I mean, now mine didn't have mushrooms. I wish it would have had mushrooms. But then again, he despises mushrooms, so that's okay. I'm willing to like negotiate and like kind of meet in the middle. I understand he doesn't like mushrooms. It's okay. I love mushrooms. But he made breakfast this morning. We have bacon and eggs and biscuits and gravy. It was so good. The comments aren't moving. Tina, you might have to go out and come back in. Will I be moving the building to... I still don't know. I don't have any answers for that. I feel like when I know, I'll know. And I just don't know. I don't really know what I'm going to do. I really, honestly don't want to move it. I just being for real. I really don't want to move it. But I'm willing to if I need to. I have a little spot over in the open area that we cleared, the trees. I really want to still put in like a 3 or 4 car garage out there because I feel like we need extra storage space. And we already pay for a really large storage unit that's like almost 30 minutes away because there's just nothing. There's no open storage units here. So we really want to try to eliminate our storage unit. Oh, this is super duper cute. All right, I'm going to do a little bit of white to this. I love mushrooms too. My husband despises them. Oh, Dixie, she walked by. She's a little, I don't know. I don't know. Hey, Dylan, can you let the dog out? She's been a little, I don't know. She sleeps, she's just older. She sleeps a lot. And then I'm going to wash over this. We're going to cover it with that blue heart anyways. I'm just trying some different things. Let's just see what we get when we add these colors. Dixie, go outside, babe.
Dixie.
Go.
Dixie.
You almost have to like coerce her to go outside. Like most dogs just like look forward to going outside. Not her. We had a Chihuahua. No, we had a Cocker Spaniel this one time. Her name was Bella. And you could not open your door. Like you couldn't go out and check the mail. You couldn't even think about opening the door because she would be right there ready to like dart out and like run away. And then we have a dog and it's like, come outside, go outside. Don't you want to go outside? No. She's like not a real dog. I wish I could make that make sense to some of y'all with some real dogs. Certainly do not have a real dog. No mushrooms for you? What? Stop. For real? Man. That just don't even seem right. Evening. How's it going?
All right.
You enjoying your VR?
I am. I'm going to go bother my brother.
Oh. They got Oculus for Christmas. And Caden loves the VR chat. And you can be basically anybody you want to be. It's really cool. You could be yourself. Like when I say you could be anything you want to be, you can have like an avatar. Like you could be anything. It's just really cool. for people who have like social struggles. It's a great way for them to still socialize, but in a comfortable way, which some of y'all might understand. Some of y'all might just not understand that, but I think it's really good that he does that because he's at least conversing with others besides us people here. I kind of like the way that this is coming along. Your Chihuahua is 17 and a half. Oh gosh, he doesn't see or hear well. Mushrooms at Longhorn are fantastic. Susan, facts. Facts. Yes. I got them recently. Actually, it wasn't really recently. It's been a few months, but I got them and they were so good. My husband doesn't like them, but that's okay. All right, I'm going to show you this and hopefully you'll see how cool this looks. Just washing over it. Maybe we'll sand it too. The heart's going to go over this. Just going over it like so. So it's looking like that. Just like so. They left the dog outside. She's gonna freak out. Possibly. Okay, let's see what our heart looks like. I mean, I kind of like how it's distressed. I kind of like that. How it's just got a really oldish look. Like it. You went a week ago? Yeah, I like it too. There was something I was looking for, and I think hold on, let me go see if I can find something really quick. Let me go see if I can find it. I think it'll work. I'm gonna see if it will. Y'all probably have these. I think I got it at the Dollar Tree. Okay, so I don't have my little scorer thing, so I'm going to use the corn on the cob. But it's got the same kind of concept where that's got that pointy thing like for the little scoring tool. I'm going to use this because this is the best I got. And I'm going to do it. Just going to drag through. I'm pretty sure I'm off my line. Just dragging through the line there. And one's shorter than the other. Like this one's shorter than this one. I'll wash it, but I need something. I need something to make this work. So this is what I'm going to use. Hey, it does the job. You have a Pomeranian Yorkie? Oh, well, she's a regular Chihuahua. She's not like a teacup or anything. She's just a regular version. Just focusing on the score lines. Wherever it is. Can't even see. I didn't put my paint finish right over it. See it right there. There we go. No, the heart will cover that. It's fine. It's fine. Let me see this side. I've got a little bit bit right there. To kind of find where the line is, just kind of follow it. Here we go. All right, we're gonna distress and make these look more like planks. I think it's gonna be really cute. And we're gonna use our corn cob thingy. Them corn cob holders are a great alternative. All right, so let's sand. I need a sander. And we're gonna use a little bit of, we're gonna use the rougher grit, which is the green. Don't know if your comments are showing. I see your comments. I see them. April's doing good. She's in her room. I'll dry this before I sand it. I have to go let the dog in. Yeah, I see you. So what did you guys have for dinner? Did y'all have anything fun for dinner? Does April live with you? She has been with us since last May. She has been in her little room over there. Actually, we were living in the other house when she got here. She got here May 20th of last year. And she's been with us ever since. And she is doing so good. Just focusing on my lines at first, and then we'll come back and do the rest of our look that we're going for. Peanut and butter sandwich. Like not peanut butter, chili and cornbread. Oh, you know how long it's been since I had chili and cornbread? Culver's. Cheese dip and sausage balls. Oh my gosh. Shrimp scampi. I don't like shrimp. I like cocktail shrimp. I'm real picky about seafood. Like I'll eat a McDonald's filet of fish, which I know is not real fish. Please, I know that. That is not real fish. It does not count. I know what you're going to say. I do love a good filet of fish though. But I'm not really a fish lover. My husband loves seafood. He is a lover, obsessed with a low country boil. You thought April was married and got her own house. That's Angela. Angela is my sister. She's married and she has her own house. She works at Costco. April is my other sister. She's like the middle sister, and she is here with us. And she is not married. No. And she works with me, and she does all of our monthly boxes. She cuts them. Well, I make the designs. I do the test designs, and then I send them to the machine. She puts them through the machine. She boxes them, puts the inserts in. I do all the insert designs and all the things, and she does the rest. And she does such a good job. All right, I gotta do a little bit more sanding on this one side. Oh, there. Yeah, she does a really good job. Okay, so this is kind of what we got. Let's see what we have. Let's make it make sense. Ooh. Look at that, cute. See what just, little patience, little layers. Really cute. Love that. It looks kind of weird as it takes shape, but at the end, it looks really cute. So, love this. So I'm going to leave that. Now we're going to focus on this board here. So this is going to be that blue. I'm going to do that blue. I'm doing it. I'm going to mix it with the black. So it's a little bit of a richer blue, and then we're going to distress it, and it's going to be really fun. All right. So I feel like it's got a little bit of a vintage shabby chic kind of look. The backboard does. And I like the way that it turned out. Just kept going over it. And here we are. I think it turned out fun. So just to give you an idea, something you might want to do with yours. All right, let's mix it up. Got a little drop of black to go with this because I want it to be a little bit richer of a blue than it already is. Plus that dark undercolor will work too. All right, I need to go let the dog in. Hang on, you guys, I'm gonna go let her in. I forgot her out there. They're so neglectful. I'm coming. I know, I see you. I see you. Yes, ma'am, I see you. I see you. I do. Silly dog. All right, she made it back in. Now she's pouncing. She's super excited. All right, let's wash this brush out. And reuse it. Get a paper towel. Midnight blue mixed with a little bit of black. Yeah, it's midnight blue. It's a deco art color. I don't want any of this lighter color bleeding through. Let's see. I didn't leave her out there. Somebody else left her out there. She's something else. She's got her own little claimed spot on the couch now. All right, so we're gonna paint this. I'm gonna move my cup of water. Do I have a dedicated craft room? No, I do not. This is my craft corner. My craft corner. This is literally the corner of the counter. I have a craft corner. And I have a little cubbies in my laundry room where all my stuff is. The spare bedroom on the other side of that wall has got a bunch of random stuff in it, and I just am procrastinating. I need to make a trip to IKEA. If I'm gonna put a craft room in my house, I'm gonna go to IKEA and get the stuff to do it, because I really just feel like I should, I don't really want to, that's where I'm torn. I don't really want to go to the other workhouse and get all the stuff out of the building and like move it over here. I feel like I need to de-stash, declutter. Y'all, I feel like I need, do you ever feel like you need a reset? You know, reset? Am I going to get a new house again? No. We just moved here. My business is at our other house. When I talk about moving, you guys, I'm not moving my house. I'm moving my business. I have a craft building at the other house in the backyard. If y'all are new, I got that craft house, she shed, call it the Creative Haven. That's where the name of the Creative Haven came from. Was that little building that we put in the backyard. I bought that. I had to save my money. Saved my money, and I got this building, put it in the back, and I quickly outgrew it, but it's okay. I just feel like I need a reset. You know, sometimes we want a clean slate. I think it's mostly because my craft room is overwhelming. It's overwhelming, to say the least. All right, so we've got our heart painted. I'm going to make sure it's good and covered. We're going to dry it. And then we're going to sand it. And then we're going to put our spindles over this. I just don't want too much paint because it's harder to sand it off. All right, let's try this. Hello, Marsha. What's going on? Oh, I said reset. Let's see what. I'd like to ask for you and our friends to keep my family in your prayers. Your uncle passed away yesterday morning from horrible brain cancer. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to hear that. Stacy, I'm so sorry to hear that. My thoughts and prayers are certainly with you and your family. And I can't imagine just the journey of like dealing with cancer. I can't imagine. And so I'm very sorry, so sorry for your loss. So sorry. That has got to be so difficult. Okay, let me show you guys what we've got. I need to go around the edge of this. Let me get a sponge and do that. Just go ahead and do the edge while we're here. I really love this blue, by the way. It's a very deep, rich blue. It might be a little too bold for people, and that's okay. I mean, I understand if it's like, girl, what are you doing with these choices? I mean, it's optional. You can do whatever you want. So the awesome part of this craft kit, you guys, is that you can make it your own. You can separate these out into different pieces. You can take this heart and do it somewhere else. You can take the spindles and like put them on something completely different. They do make a heart shape. They just don't make it closed up together. Like it's just kind of parts to a heart. But you can definitely, like you could definitely split this up into pieces. All right, let's dry it now. We got the edges done. Forgot the dog outside.
Oh,
You did? I know, I already let her in.
oh,
Yeah. Who are you on the phone with? Oh. All right, so.
alright. Are you coming to get it?
What happened?
Okay, bye. Alright, bye. I'll leave it on the camera in the kitchen. Alright, bye.
What happened?
When Zach came over the other day, he gave his car key to Valerie because she likes to play with the key, and he left it in the
Oh my gosh.
the pack and play. Yeah.
That's crazy. All right, so we're gonna sand the heart, and I'm going to sand, just distress it, okay? I'm just gonna sand, and we're gonna wipe it back, okay? So it's gonna discolor it, don't be alarmed, it's gonna start to discolor it and make it like a brighter color. It's gonna look probably funny, but we can fix that. So I just want to sand it, go over it like so. And I'm just going the whole like length of this up and down. Okay, so see how it looks over here? We're gonna do this other side. And just go all the way across. Up and down, all the way across. Get this middle. All right, so it looks like so. Now, if you like this, you don't have to do anything more. You can put it right over the top of this, make it a little bit brighter. I'm gonna bring the deep, rich color back. So I'm gonna take a baby wipe that's wet and I'm gonna wipe over this. And it's really gonna reactivate that color. And so I'm just gonna do part of it so you guys can see. I'm just gonna wipe over and bring back the color of the heart, that rich color back, just like so. And then I'm gonna do it on this other side, because I really want that rich color. I feel like I need a little more, like on that side. So now we've got that deep color back, and then you can dry it. And so now it's that deeper blue again. Okay, so we'll come back to that here in a second. Now I don't want any of this color mixing in with the white. So I'm gonna get a new piece of paper. It is a gator zip sander, yes. Yes, it is. It's a gator zip. I think it's gonna be pretty too. All right, now we're going to do these spindles. All white. Maybe blue or gray. Maybe every other one, maybe we'll do like a gray. Let's just see what we got here. So we've got the top two here. Okay, these are the top two. Now it goes like this. So the top two, this is the bottom. This goes here next, then this one, then this, then this, and then this. So what you could do, just an idea, you guys, is take your heart, trace it, and then you can place your spindles down over that traced heart. And then you can use this heart someplace else. You can trace this heart someplace else. And then you could use a different background if you wanted to. It's completely up to you, whatever you'd like to do. There's so many options for you to like spread this out and like do different things with it. So you have multiple options. You're gonna be a dog trainer? Love it. You haven't tried it yet? Lisa, girl. It's awesome. It's awesome. They're really great for small spaces too. Like getting into little crevices and stuff. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna do this gray. Don't really know if I'm gonna like do it for real, but I'm gonna put just a little bit down and see what I think. Maybe we can add like little bits of the gray to the pink background. I don't know. I feel like I just want to keep this all white. I just feel like I want to keep it white. So we're going to take, I don't know if I want to do a sponge or a brush. What do I want to do? I'm going to put that in the water over there. What do I want to do? Do I want to brush it or do I just want to not brush it? Let's just do a sponge. Let's just sponge it. Let's just sponge. All right, so got a little makeup sponge and I'm using the thicker part and I just got it wet with a little bit of water. I just sprayed water on the plate and just got my sponge wet, and then I'm gonna put that paint into that water there and then work it into the sponge. So it kind of saturates it a little bit and then just kind of dab it off. You don't want it to be like a lot, like a super lot of paint. And then just basically, you're gonna go over the whole thing. And I'm just doing them all at once. And I'm not like over painting them. And then you can get some more if you need to. You spin this one around. All right, that one's done. Let's go ahead and do this bottom one. And you can still see the little lines. Do a little bit more. This is really going to be cute. I thought about doing like beads, like adding beads to the bottom of the board, but I really kind of like it the way that it is. So cute. Well, thank you guys. Thank you, Hannah. Appreciate that. So tomorrow is Monday, and on Monday nights we have the Creative Haven. So I will be crafting with them. So if you're in the Creative Haven, we are going to be doing a really fun project. Thank you, Sharon. I appreciate you sharing the link again for me. You were super helpful. Appreciate that. The link's in the description, but sometimes people don't know how to find that. I adore this already. So I love the little spindle craft kits. I was really inspired by this. There's this, there's a designer who does like spindle kits. She does like spindle designs. And it was the spindle Christmas tree, and I absolutely loved it. And everybody else loved it too. These are very flat. They're flat. They're not like turned spindles. They don't have any curvature. Like they're not round. They're not real spindles that are cut. These are just laser pieces that are cut, and they're just cut to look like a spindle. And they're just really fun. And I don't have any desire to do anything like that. I feel like if we were going to do anything, we would offer like, you know, little like chunkier things like bases and blocks and stuff like that. But I just don't really feel like that. Danielle makes awesome. She does. She does. Did I send the monthly boxes? I did. I did. You need to check your email. Check your email because they went to the post office yesterday morning and we shipped all of them. Now we dropped them off at like 11:30. So I don't know that they made it to Jacksonville, like to be processed, but I know that they were supposed to go out that day. So they should be like, your tracking should be updated. Oh, your new grandson got to come home. That is so awesome. That is so awesome. All right, let's dry these. Let's dry these little guys so we can sand them. I'm going to add a little bit more paint to this one because I feel like it just needs it. All right, let's dry it. Love it. Who won the gift for Friday? I did not post it. It's scheduled to post tomorrow. I don't remember. I'd have to look at my screenshot and see who it was. It says yours is coming January 12th. So what day is that? Wednesday? Wednesday? I think it's Wednesday. Hello, Chrissy Anderson. Welcome to our crafty community. You didn't get an email either, Patsy. You guys, we print out the shipping labels in the middle of the month. So right now, February's box is open. And it will be open. I think we had like maybe 20. Maybe it was 27. I think we made 25 extra boxes for February. And then I think maybe we had 10 people who did not renew or their card expired. They never checked their email. Like if your card expires and it gets canceled, then somebody else gets to take your spot. So double check that. Also, when the middle of the month comes, we print all the labels because we have to label all the boxes, double check that everything's okay. If we have anybody that sends us a last minute address change, we have to avoid a label. We have to print a new one. Like, we have to do things very much strategically throughout the month. Okay. So, in like January's box that just shipped yesterday, those labels are printed in the middle of the month. Like, they were printed early on. And then if you got one of our final few boxes, then that one was printed pretty soon. But yeah, that email was sent to you, and then we'll update again. Okay. Postage went up more. Yes. Yes. I got the notification. I'm really sad about that. And I just don't know what to say other than they have complete control. I wish I had my own postal company. I wish I had my own little Amber trucks that could just drive around and bring you stuff. But that is not the case. Wouldn't that be fun if there was a crafty truck that just came to your neighborhood and dropped off crafts? That would be so fun. But I'm not really there yet, okay? Who would have ever thought that Amazon, the Amazon man would have his own little, like, Amazon trucks? Yours is coming Tuesday. Well, that means that they actually stayed and got this all processed for you guys. And I'm really excited about that. All right, I'm just going to stand sideways because I'm going the length of this and make it a little bit distressed looking. So that way when we focus on those lines, it feels more authentic. Okay, so let me show you. So it's just a little distressed, and then we're going to focus on these little score lines with our sandpaper, and I'm just going to sand just a little bit, and then a little bit more. I'm going to sand this area and then this one, and then it's going to look like this. So just by doing the little oh, I missed a spot, just doing those little lines just a little bit, it automatically makes it have a totally different look. All right, so it's gonna go on here like this. Super cute. It pops. It's popping. Popping. Yes, this is a craft kit that we cut and we ship out. So far, a lot of you guys have already ordered this one, and I'm really excited for you to get yours. And so this is just by request. You guys wanted to know how would I do it. No rules. When this kit comes, you do not have to follow what I do. You can totally do what you want to do. All right, so I'm gonna do it again, just holding it to the side. And this is I think this is 120. Like 120. You're 4 boxes behind. Hey, listen, that just gives you something to put onto your schedule and make intentional time for. I have a lot of people that are like, I got busy and I couldn't do it. We meet on a Thursday, like the 3rd week of the month, and we craft the box contents together. And I understand if you don't want to do it on craft night. Some people like to wait and see what happens. It's fine. But what I don't want you to do is not take time for yourself to do the project. I really want you to be able to do the project. So hold yourself accountable. Set yourself a time to do it. Looks like a pair of blue jeans. Adorable. All right, we're gonna do this one right here, which is next, and I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna do long ways right through here, all the way across. Just being really kind of light-handed. Just like so. Through that middle. And I'm going to take my little corn cobby thing for this one. Okay, I took off a little too much paint right there. It's fine. I'm gonna take my little corn cob thing and I'm gonna go around these lines. Just need to remember to clean this. That way this will distress a little bit better. To really, there's a lot more lines on this one, so just want to make sure we're really focusing on the attention to that detail. It's a little bit of a bigger one. Smells like s'mores, like a camp out. You love the blue. I love that blue. I want to make colors of my own. I want to send them to Deco Art and be like, hey, can you make this? Can you make this a color? Can you make it a color for me, please? I would so appreciate that. Can I name it too? I want a paint company that's willing to just like manufacture the paint for me and let me do all the extra things. Like, let me make it all mine. That would be so fun. I know they're not going to do it, but hey, Robin, how's it going? I can't imagine what it would cost to like start my own paint brand. I have no connections. I have no connections with anyone. That would be so cool. Some people make it in their house. I just don't have time for that. All right, this is what I'm doing to this. You see the difference in like just going through there and then like when you sand it and like give it attention, it just comes to life. It really does. And I'm just using the side of my sandpaper. Just gotta give it a little extra attention. What would I name my paint line? I don't really know. I don't know what I would name it. It better be something good. We have to think of something. We would have to think of something really good. It would have to be something good. Now you got me thinking. All right, so this is now sanded. Going to go through these little lines here. What would we name it? Just for fun. Just for fun. Gosh. Just for fun. Dream big, right? Good night, Janice. We enjoyed your visiting. I know it's late for some of you guys. What time is it? It's 11:03 here. That's still early for me. Some of y'all are ready for bed. Amazing colors. Pot paint. You guys. Oh gosh. Crafty colors. I love it. You guys are so smart. You're so creative. You guys are just so smart and so creative. I've wanted to rename my shop for so long, and I just feel like the blog makes sense for like the maker's map, because it's for like makers, and there's like, you know, crafting tutorials and stuff like that on there. I just don't feel like the shop makes sense with that. I don't know why. I just don't love it. And so I really have wanted to rebrand. I just haven't done it. Y'all, that looks so realistic. Actually, these get swapped. That one goes there and this one goes there. That looks so good. So cute. So adorable. Let's see. Do I paint? I used to obviously I paint. I used to paint furniture, and I used to do a lot of like canvas paintings and artwork and signs. I haven't really done a lot of canvas paintings in a while. We do a lot of like that in the Creative Haven. Like we'll do like paint nights and stuff where we'll do like a canvas painting, because I feel like it's a super easy budget friendly thing to do, because you could just get like a super cheap canvas and some acrylic paint and you can pretty much dream up anything. I really feel like that. So I feel like it needs to be like versatile. It needs to be versatile. All right, so we're gonna focus on this one. And then we've got two more, and then we're going to start putting it together, and this is gonna be really, really fun. I'm sure we'll walk around the house and figure out the 82 places where we can put this. I did not put a stand on this one because I wanted you to be able to kind of lean it or layer it, and I didn't want you to feel like you had to do that. Like, you don't have to do those things. So you could hang it if you want to. You could put a beaded hanger on. You could just put a jute hanger. You could do ribbon. You could do ribbon. Just lean it like I said. It's completely up to you. You have all the options with this one. I gotta focus on, this one's got a little bit larger, so I'm trying to give it a little more realistic distressing. See how it's got that, it draws into the little center there, where it just like, it feels like it's circling in versus kind of really flat feeling. So I'm just kind of going around the circles a little bit extra. A little bit of patience. I don't know if you can see that. See how I'm sanding the line? Then I'm kind of going up the circle just a little bit. Did the same thing like right here. It's creating that cupping around. Oh, I just bumped it. I have to spin it around a couple of times. Thank you, Pamela. Appreciate that. So who ordered the spindle kit? Who ordered the heart, the spindle heart? Because I want to see what you did. I gotta see what you did. You're gonna have to make it and show us. I want to see all the ideas. I feel like y'all are just super creative. This would be really cute with a napkin or scrapbook paper. It'd be really cute. You did? Well, thank you. It almost looks 3D, right, Deb? It really does. It really does. So if you've not ordered this, you need to go order this craft kit. Dead serious. Super duper serious. And we're gonna sand this a little bit more. We're gonna make it really fun. All right, let's scooch these up. I really feel like it just feels kind of fun. Okay, let's get the last two pieces. It's gonna be a little bit harder to sand. Some colors, well, thank you. I want to over distress the edges on this one. We got this. You can always come in with some darker paint and like add some shadows if you feel like you need a little bit extra. Come on, that's too stinking cute. Too stinking cute. All right, last one right here. And this is why I did not do a whole lot of paint. Tanya, girl, where you been? Had to pick cabinet colors tonight. You were, oh my gosh, you're too indecisive. Listen, I was, you know, a lot of people are like, oh gosh, you had kind of a really stressful building experience. We did. We still have a lot of stuff that's not finished. It is what it is. We've had the plumber come out and deal with this bathroom probably 7 times, and it needs a more high-powered toilet. Otherwise, they're gonna have to figure out what the heck's going on with their plumbing. And our driveway is still not right. Our garage got painted and then it rained, so there is, it's clear that there is bubbles showing on our garage door. There is some flooring issues where we've got some spots of flooring that need to come up because there's stuff under the flooring. We have some other situations that need to be dealt with, and it is what it is. It is what it is. But I will tell you, every single thing that I did, I made the decision last minute. Hey, do you see what we are doing?
No, what are you doing?
Well, what are you doing?
I'm plugging in my thing.
But what were you in there doing?
Watching.
Grace? Wonder what happens next, April.
I don't know.
It's a mystery.
I promise you, whenever it's over, I just restart it.
She will literally watch on replay,
Grey's
Grace.
Anatomy, yep.
She lives for it.
What are you making? You're doing the spindle heart.
Right?
That is precious.
Isn't it cute?
Oh, I like how you made that color.
It's layered. It's the brown, and then I did the pink, and then I did white over it, and then I sanded it, so that's that brown color. And then I did the blue and just sanded it down so it kind of looks like jeans.
It's really pretty.
It's really cute.
I really like it.
Notice how she's wearing a Christmas shirt, y'all. Oh, she's like, I can't let go of Christmas. It's too magical. It's too magical. All right, that one I feel like is done. She went to the bathroom. I'll tell her you guys said hello when she comes back. All right, this one. I feel like I want to add a little, let me set that aside. I feel like I want to add a little something, not with this. I don't even know what color's on here. Let me see. I can clean this brush. Yeah, Facebook has been turning most everyone's notifications off, so please double check yours. Please double check your notifications. All right, I'm gonna get some of this brown. It's brown. And I'm just gonna get a little bit of water on my plate. Everyone said hello.
Hello.
She says, hello, everyone. Dixie's her little friend.
Yes, you're my baby. Dixie's my baby.
All right, I'm just gonna go along this line just a little. Just a smidge.
That is so super cute.
Isn't it really cute? And I'm just going to add a little bit of brown on these little lines. Just a little.
Oh yeah, that's cute.
When are you gonna craft?
You always ask me that.
You're like, no thanks.
Sometimes I'll like hear you in here crafting and I'll be like, like what would I actually do if I sat down in a chair and was gonna craft something? Like I just don't, my brain, I don't know how you decide what you're gonna do with this stuff.
We literally figured this out because I didn't know. I had no idea what I was doing. I just knew I was gonna do this one. I just had no idea what I was gonna do to it. But that's part of like practicing. We need to have a craft night where we're not like doing it on a video so that we can make all kinds of mistakes and perfect our experience. A prep craft night, right?
I think it's because like you know all these little techniques of how to get things to look certain ways and I don't know any of those.
Right, but you see what I'm doing?
It looks like you have techniqued the crap out of it.
No, it's just paint. Like, it's literally mess.
No, it's not a mess. It looks very pretty.
If I showed you how I got this finish, you would be like, that's how you did that? That's it? That's it? That's what's so special? Yeah, I literally did nothing to it. Just layered colors randomly.
That does look better though. I mean, since you added the brown, it looks so much better.
In the screen, it looks like boards, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. It looks like boards.
It looks like boards. All right, so now we're gonna take this and a little bit of water. Just a little bit of water. And we're just gonna go like around the edge. Just a makeup sponge. There's nothing fancy. Isn't it insane?
Yes.
Just a little makeup sponge.
Wow.
It's crazy. It's the craziest thing. Oh my goodness. And I just go over it. Just a little bit. It doesn't even look like it's doing anything, but it's just
very,
subtle.
yeah,
It's very subtle. It's not like over the top. See, the paint is picking up on the little lighter colored areas.
Mm-hmm.
Just a little bit. Don't you guys love this? Shiplap is amazing. I think shiplap is amazing too. I was only going to do a couple spots in my house and then I went kind of crazy. I did the whole hallway upstairs I don't even really get to see. Isn't that, I just should have given it more, like I did that area right there. I wish I would have done that wall right there. So that wall and that wall.
And that wall.
Yeah.
And those walls. And
Yeah,
wall.
we should have just probably done the whole house, but it's okay.
Yeah.
I know some people are like, I don't like shiplap. I love shiplap. I don't, and it's not real shiplap. It's like, just like boards. But still, it's the look.
Yeah, it looks nice.
Yeah. Somebody asked me the other day, I don't remember who it was, do we actually put the headboards on the walls yet? I was like, no.
Nope.
They're still in boxes.
I'm wondering when pictures are going to go on the wall.
I wonder the same thing.
I seen you bought pictures the other day. And I didn't say it out loud because I didn't want to, like.
They're right there?
But I was like, yeah, and there's one in the bathroom in there.
Yes.
I was like, she's got pictures. I wonder if she's actually going to put them on the wall.
I am. Just a matter of time. All right, let's dust all this off. Let's actually pull all this off. Let's get it all clean so that we can put it together and assemble it. Now for this, you can use hot glue if you want to. I don't really like hot glue for this. I feel like it's just too thick and it like bleeds out. Oh, by the way.
Why?
Why you ask?
Hold on.
Why you ask?
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
That was smart.
I don't have a little scoring tool. So I'm like, I gotta do the thing. So we use the corn cob thing. Let's see.
So you know the salt and pepper shakers that I got for Mark are not electric?
I did not know that. Hey,
Yeah.
Carla.
Me neither.
Did they say electric?
Yes, remember? I thought maybe they said automatic.
But wouldn't automatic mean electric?
They look like they should be electric, don't they?
I mean, I feel like, yeah.
He says they're not. I believe him.
Use what you have, right, Patsy?
Hey, Hayden.
Hey.
Apparently, Dylan's friend left his key here, and he wants me to put it under the plant over there. Don't know why.
Dylan's friend? He said it was Zach and Michelle's.
No, that other Zach?
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, I see.
I guess that they're gonna come by later and they're gonna
Okay.
grab it, so they just wanted me to put it outside
Okay.
under a plant so it doesn't get stolen.
All right, let me sand over this just a little.
See, now that makes it look even more denim-y.
We can add distressing like around. So here's our heart on our board. I feel like it's really cute. I just eyeballed the spacing. Just give it a little eyeball. And then these, okay, let me tell you about these. Okay, these are cut. These are cut specifically to follow the edge. So you're gonna know that it's where it needs to go because it's going to fit right on the edge. Okay, it's gonna fit right on the edge. You're gonna feel it. Oh, were you eating one of the, did you have one earlier?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I was
so
telling,
good.
my husband, I told you guys, made the Philly cheesesteaks. So stinking good.
I'm not microwaving this.
You never microwave your food.
No, because it would make the bread soggy, and I'm not doing that.
I mean, whatever you like. You can eat cold food. I don't like cold food unless it's supposed to be cold food.
I love cold food. There's just something that feels different.
I like cold pizza.
Cold pizza is one thing. Okay, now you guys can see how it's on there. Okay,
That's
next. All right, this is the one that's next. And it goes just like that. Okay, so that one's that. Then the bigger one, this bigger one goes on. And again, it's cut a specific way that it goes on there. Gotta go to bed. Good night, Marcia Shin. I'll see you next time. Which will be Tuesday. I'll be back on Tuesday. But I'll see Marcia on tomorrow because we'll be in the Creative Haven. All right. Then there's this one. Where's the bag you just had? Oh, in that second drawer at the very end. All right, then this one. Are you putting a bow at the top? I don't have an idea for a bow. I'm not probably gonna put a bow. If I did, it would be something neutral-ish. I just don't have a plan for a bow. Jennifer Matthews, where do you buy this? In the link in the description. This is a kit from my shop, and you go to the shop and get it. And it is super. I did some color. Y'all can do this more neutral, so you can like leave it out year long if you want to. But you could do this very much like very Valentine's-y, or you could do it very neutral, kind of like, you know, whatever you prefer. Thank you, Sharon Krause, for sharing the link to this in the shop. I appreciate it. All right, last one is this little one right here. And it's gonna go right down there at the bottom. I think it's so adorable.
It is so adorable.
The fun part was trying to get all of these to be cut the right way. It's super cute. So if it's too much color in the back or it feels too busy, you could always just make it very very solid. It's up to you what you want to do. I wanted to do something that pops, that has a little bit of fun. And then the other thing that you could do, possibly, completely up to you if you want to, is do the little like nail marks on each of these little boards if you wanted. Again, optional. There's no expectations or rules for that. But I thought it'd just be a fun little like bit of detail to it. Stinking adorable. Thank you, Cheryl. Appreciate it. I ended up not using the gray. And we're out of paper plates, so I had to go out to the car and get these.
Your other paper plates?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. We are. I was wondering why we were using regular plates.
Yeah, we use regular plates for dinner. All right, let me put this aside. Put the gray up. And the black. So, I'm gonna show you guys this. I'll turn my camera around and show you. But Michelle will need a thumbnail. This is our Spindle Heart, you guys. Very plain and boring. And we turn it into something super stinking cute and fun and colorful, different. It just has a fun feel to it. So let me show you some places where you can put it and give you a couple ideas. Let's unplug this and let me flip this around and show you. Oh, let me get out of my chair. All right, this is the backboard and how we did the pink layers with the white. These are the spindles. We used our corn cobby thing for this because we got to improvise. And oh, AR paints, that'd be cute. We will eventually have more grandkids, I'm sure. So I really want to make sure not to be too specific. And, but I completely understand that idea and it sounds so magical. So I love this so much. Okay. So we have options. Now, if I wanted to just put this in my kitchen, okay. So see how I have this cutting board back here? I could take this out from back there. It's just a black cutting board. Y'all, it even has the tag on it still. I got it for $15.97 on clearance at Kirkland's. I love this. But if we wanted to, we could stick this back here and we could take out some of these things. We could incorporate our little containers if we wanted to still, and like do a little potted plant and like just kind of have that in the background if we wanted. Okay, you could put a little riser, which I do have some risers, and you can like prop it up. Sorry, I cannot control my camera tonight. So we have this little idea. Okay, I'm gonna put all this stuff back together because I'm not gonna put that there, but I just wanted to show you like this fun little idea. All right, putting that back. I'm gonna hide my price tag. You guys should know me by now. It's not a surprise. This just sits on display. I don't really do anything with it. Other than just that. It's just fun. It's cute. It's fun. All right. Over here, by this here little gumball thingy that I still have not put anything in. If you wanted to cover up your outlet, obviously I have a cutting board here. Let me move this out just a little bit so it's not quite up against the wall. So if I wanted to layer this kind of back behind, I could. Oops. Layer it with this cute little cutting board right back there. I could put the plant over here. Do something. I could kind of move this over, kind of disperse it a little bit differently. But you guys, there's numbers of ways you can layer, okay, behind stuff, tucking things around. Okay, I did not do my edge. Y'all should have done my edge. I'm not going to put it over on this area, but you could. Now, follow along. I do not have my mantle done. I have not figured out exactly what I want to do with all of this stuff. So I just have random things sitting over here, okay? So just random stuff. So just follow along with the idea. But let's say we want to just take this cute little heart here and prop it up, like just down here, okay? With something else, we could prop it. And you could even like put it in front of something. You could just layer, okay? I don't have other stuff out to layer with this, but I have to go and pull a bunch of things. But you could put it anywhere you like. So let's say we want to put this, not with this little wheat up here, but we could take this, okay? There's a little heart there. I need something. My other stuff that goes here is pretty packed away, I do believe. What did I do with it? I've done something with it and I don't really remember where I packed it. But I have candlesticks. I have a bunch of other things. I'm pretty sure my husband probably packed them with the Christmas stuff because they're missing. 100% missing. But let me come over here. Let me steal this. This is probably too big, but we're going to steal it anyways. Okay, let's try not to drop it. And put it up here. It's too big for my mantle. Let me slide this over. And could do, not that, but you could do a bunch of different things. Clearly this is too tall. But I just want you to see, like, you can incorporate and put things around. I don't have a super deep mantle. I don't know if you guys see. Mine is not that deep. I didn't want one that's super chunky. I just felt like it didn't like the way that it looked if it was to stick out too far. So I did more of a slim, like a shallow mantle. But I would do something more skinny there. But these candlesticks over here are super cute too. Let's prop this up over here. And then, let's see. So you could do something small. Let's see. I could put this little plant. This could be really kind of cute too. And then put this little house over here. I'm just randomly picking stuff. Doesn't even make sense, but I'm just showing you like how you can layer it in and not have to have like a stand for it. Like you don't have to have all the things, but I think it's just really cute to just add through. I like it with the gumball machine too. Honestly, I like it that way too. I don't think it's gonna fit over here, but I can adjust these shelves, but yes, it can go in here. Put it over here. Because we got that pink star with that Highland cow, which that's still where it's at. Yeah, all these shelves are so dusty. We need to clean. Stick this over here. It's just really cute. So we've got the heart with the plant, the Highland cow, the little Target house that we colored with our marker. I don't like this here, but we will move that. Let's move this. Let's put this. This was up there, but I'm going to move it down here on this shelf. And then we can move this one up there. I mean, I feel like it's okay. But just sticking it on the little shelf is cute too. So I'm just showing you different things that you could do. There's no rules. It's your home, whatever you like to do. It's completely up to you. And I love this little thing. I love that one. That was one of my favorite craft kits. Well, crafts that we did. This has a hanger on it, but I just laid it down. Down here is the macrame bees. We got this little truck with a plant. We got a pear. We've got the word love. We've just got some little things I've been trying to like work in. This shelf is not going to stay that way. Neither is that one. And I haven't even worked on that one, but I just think it's really cute. So just add it like wherever you like. It's completely up to you, but I think that this is super duper cute. But thank you guys for hanging out with us. And oh, April Kittle, I have not brought that home yet. That's my goal this week, is to get all my Christmas crafts in the craft building put away. I haven't done it yet. I do have a question. I had a bunch of people ask me when I posted the other night. I'm gonna turn the light on really quick. I can order these because I still have my account with this company. I can order these and they come, I'll show you. They come in copper and they come in metal, like just like metal, like an aged metal. It's the girl and guy. Let me show you. The girl and guy. I have the copper and then the metal. They look like these. I can put these in the shop. I'd have to order them. They're not that expensive. They're like, I think they're like $12 a piece. But this is the metal version. And then this is the copper. The copper version. This one still has like stickies from when I had it at my store. But this is the copper version. And that is like the galvanized metal version. I had somebody ask me if I sold these, if they could buy them. Then I had another lady ask, where did you get those? Can I buy those? Do you sell those? No. Then I had a lady that emailed me asking, hey, where'd you get those? Can I find those in your shop? I don't see them. So I can order these in the metal and the copper, which these are really cool. I feel like they kind of go. They'd be really cute on like a tier tray too. Which, by the way, I took my sign off the tier tray, so it's not there anymore. But these These would also just be really cute, like in a bathroom. Like, let's go look. Let's go see. These would be really cool in a bathroom. I have a bathroom over here. We can go have a look. Now I'm gonna do llama kind of stuff in here, but I still think these would be super cute on display in like a bathroom. So fresh. I'm gonna put this llama on the wall. Like, they's just really fun. So anywho, this is what these look like, and then I have the metal ones, like the metal ones. So anywho, if I order them, I'll probably do like a test order, and we'll see what happens. And that's all I got for you guys. They are adorable, right? Super adorable. You like the copper ones better than the metal ones? You can paint them too. You can spray paint them. You can paint them. You can rust them even more. It's completely up to you. But thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you if you ordered our Spindle Heart. Appreciate you. And then I'm going to tell you what we're doing on Tuesday. Tuesday, I really want to do this one. It's Valentine, so we're going to focus on Valentine's. This is the Cupid's Delivery. It's the, I call it Valentine's car. It's got the car. It's a 9-inch. And then we're going to be doing this big sign stand also, so that I can have that as well. So that's our plan for Tuesday, if you want to plan for that one. And I'm really trying to be very disciplined on doing all these things so I can have finished examples. We'll see what happens. But y'all enjoy the rest of your Sunday night. I appreciate you guys staying up with me. And that's all I got. So the link is in the description if you want to get tonight's craft kit. Go shop the other designs, and I will see you guys on Tuesday. Y'all enjoy your evening, and y'all be blessed.